Hello, everyone. So, I need to get a CAT scan. So this is insane with like the way like insurances and billing works. Okay, so I have the VA, and then I can have like something to do with like Tri-West, right? Being a veteran, but the VA, at least where I live at, this one sucks. Most VAs aren't great. I know like the Tampa VA I heard is really good. Some are just kind of like, maybe a C plus or something for like if you're talking about like healthcare is concerned, and then you don't pay out of pocket. But out where I live at now, it's horrible. Okay, in El Paso. So I pay for almost $400 a month for private insurance, right? And Jesus Christ, like I have every right to be a victim. Everyone, like the gays are victims, the blacks are victims. Everyone's a freaking victim. It's like, I think if I serve my country and then the VA out here is so bad, I mean, they have a kind of a reputation. The VA hospitals, I'm not talking about like VA, like GI Bill benefits. Those are really good, stuff like that. Okay, I'm just talking more like medical care. Okay, so what happened is the doctor, the primary care is not a VA doctor. I don't want anything to do with the VA, at least out here. But they're pretty nice people, and they're dominantly ran by women, but they're very caring. They're very nice. My primary care doctor was a male, but he transferred to a different clinic, but he's real nice. And then I got the female nurse practitioners and doctors that are just very, very, what do you call that? They care if you're feeling pain. They really care about you. Okay, so what happened is I got an X-ray for my hip, and because of the amount of running I was doing, and then in Texas, if there is sidewalks, the infrastructure is real bad. It's hardly where you get to run on anything soft or smooth. So the sidewalks are uneven. So it just for 2 years I've been training out here running. Something was wrong with my hip. The amount of pain, it was something was wrong. I had to go to see the doctor. So they're saying that the fracture, that from the X-rays, it looked like I fractured my hip from the impact from running too much, that eventually just cracked, and a piece of the bone might be lodged somewhere inside my body. Okay, so they said in order for us to know sure, you got to get a CAT scan. So I thought they put in the order for the CAT scan, but it was I don't know if it was a mistake or not. I'm not, but it was a fixable mistake. So I was waiting on the CAT scan for a week, and then I just I don't have anybody to really vent to. I don't have anyone, my parents are both passed away, and then everyone's just doing their thing. It's like, well, I'm kind of depressed because without running, it's affected my sleep, my mood, somewhat of my confidence. It was just part of my lifestyle, right? It's who I was. So there's a lady that works at a Sunglasses Hut, and she's in her like mid to late 30s. But she's always been very nice, very, very sweet, very, fun to joke around with. And I told her like, hey, it's bothering me, because I fractured, I might have fractured my hip, and I'm waiting on the CT scan. And she started smiling. And then I'm like, there's a lady that I would say like, hey, are you thirsty? Do you want something to drink? Do you want some water? And I grab her a bottle of water. Or I say like, are you hungry? And I go to Starbucks and I grab her like something to eat real quick, right? She's just very nice and very pleasant. And then she started laughing because I fractured my hip. Like, what a freaking psychopath. So, and I told her, I go, hey, you a sadist? And then at the when I was done, we were talking a little bit, I was almost shocked. It's like when you treat someone like very nice and you joke around with them, but you show that you have some type of nurturing characteristics to you, okay? Which I've shown to people, and it comes around and bites me in the ass like badly, right? Okay, all she said was like, good luck with your CT scan, and she started smiling. Like, what an evil, it's almost like, and yeah, she's cute, she's pretty, but she's a little, she doesn't work out. She's a little overweight, but she's still a pretty lady, I would say, right? But definitely not a physical person at all. Okay? But she still looks nice, with her hair, and she's not disgusting, by any means, but you can tell she should work out, right? So it's almost like she was almost like happy that I couldn't work out. It was some sadistic shit. So I'm gonna but anyways, so it kind of pissed me off. So when that happened, I left the Sunglasses Hut, and I got in my vehicle. Thank God I got the vehicle now. I'm not on the fucking bus no more. I feel like even more shit, right? $5,000 right here. And look, nice. I keep it clean, okay? I keep my vehicle clean, okay? I don't have any, like, got some headphones, got a couple things. Oh, hold on. Scent of the day, Ajma Blue. Apparently it's an Apriconian fish, Ferris clone. Damn. Yeah, I even keep the colognes that I don't like some of them they're not worth, like I can't really take them back, or they just didn't work out. I even keep them in the back, like on the side of the car, so my car always smells like a clean air freshener. So, but anyways, so when I was just disappointed because I'm like, Jesus Christ, I was actually nice to this person, right? So anyways, when I went to the primary care doctor. They're very close to my apartment, and I used to just walk there before I had the vehicle. I mean, walking, driving, it's almost the same, but I just rather, it's going to be 100 degrees today in El Paso. So I walked over there, and I said, yeah, I haven't got the appointment for the CAT scan yet. And then the lady handed me the referral, and she goes, yeah, you can call, like, there's 2 different ones, but you got to call and make the appointment. I called yesterday, and by today I got an appointment. I'm just in the car right now to kill some time. I'm here a little bit early, and so anyways, there's some broke ass people in El Paso, man. You know, it's your typical people, okay? In El Paso is where you got like the $1,000 car payments, but they live like shit. Like they live in like shitty ass roach infested apartments, and then they have these vehicles. They have these vehicles, right? And the brakes are all squeaky. You see like Rebcon, like those nice expensive Jeeps. When I went pricing, they were 80 grand. Holy shit. With this vehicle inflation. So, but anyways, that's what you people, that's what you get. You can tell they're broke. But anyways, so my co-payment is $200, okay? Yes, I have the money. But the VA should fucking pay for that fucking co-payment, because they're the reasons why I got to get private insurance. So yes, I'll get the CT scan. I'm sure the CT scan's like freaking, it could be like $10,000, right? So I shouldn't really complain. But I am a victim, goddammit. But anyways, what bothered me mostly is just how someone could be a fucking psychopath. You don't know this lady because she came out very like nice and like very sweet, right? At first, and then you're like, you know, what type of fucking human being is this that's gonna get happy? And I even mentioned a couple of people like on YouTube, and they even said like, what a fucking nut, like what a, you know. So for all you know, like somebody could marry this lady or get in a serious relationship with her, and you don't know what the fuck you're dealing with. And like with me too, is some things can kind of be like is it called an intuition, or you kind of think things kind of mean more to you than maybe what it actually like really is, right? Like, okay, so you know the way she would kind of like say my name, Tony, and remember like little things about me, like, hey Tony, I remember you had that beanie on last week, or you know, I kind of like, okay, that's real sweet, you know, that she remembers, but she's a fucking sick bitch. I mean, how the fuck are you gonna get? I never did something to her, like where you start fucking laughing because I told her, I go, I'm in pain, and then she goes, why don't you take some pain meds? And then with a smile on her fucking face, it's like, are you kind of overweight, but you're not ugly, but you're overweight where you hate, like you actually hated me the whole time because I work out? I mean. So, but whatever. But no, this is the type of people you're dealing with. So I'll talk to you guys later. or I'm dealing with. Jesus Christ. But I ain't got to deal with the person. I'm like, no, don't ever go to Sunglasses Hut. Just buy, there's the sunglasses that I want. With these Oakleys, I'll just buy them on Amazon. Buy them on Amazon. Don't buy from fucking her. Because she's a fucking nut. And just don't, if you ever run into, the chances of you running into her aren't going to be, unless you go to this particular mall, you might see her, but like, just, don't say shit to her. Just, if she asks me about how my CT scan goes, let's say she's like months from now, I can just say, no, it's personal. I don't want to talk about it. She'll get it. Hopefully. Talk to you later.